Ryan. We're doing day 2. So earlier today we had about a 2-hour prep session. Detail on what we're going to do.
A little bit louder.
What we're going to do for the day, and about 2 hours we did that. And we wrote down a little list right here.
Before you go further, Ryan, you always ask me the question. You kept asking me a main question you wanted to know. And that question was, Terry, what should I do? Talk to me about that.
So what should I do? I discovered whatever that can make me the most return on my money. And I like to get at least 20% of my money. So we just look for different options right that.
Right. So it wasn't about me telling you should do foreclosures or telling you should do tax deeds or telling you should do notes. I don't want to do that. I've never done that. I'm just giving you strategies. But the bigger question is you should be able to make a return. You should be happy with the return on your money. Right now you're getting 2 or 3 or 4 or 5% at the bank.
Yeah.
But when you go out and you flip a house, you want to try to make how much when you flip?
At least when I'm flipping the house, I at least want 20% of the ARP.
Okay, so you fix the house up and you sell it on the market, you want a 20% profit margin, right?
Correct.
That's what makes the deal work. Okay, if you're just going to wholesale it, how much are you looking to make?
$5,000.
Very good. Okay, and if you wanted to be a landlord, if you wanted to rent a house out, what kind of percentage return are you looking at based on numbers?
About 14%.
Okay, see, so if you can get 14% as a landlord when we go out and look for deals, that may be something you might want to buy. Or if you get something as a rehab, you can get 20% of the ARV. That's something you'll look at. So,
Right.
good. All right, let's go ahead and talk about the list of things that we did not cover yesterday that we just reviewed. So the list you have in your hand, the number one thing you have on that list in the paper?
Okay.
Yep.
Right now we're going to go check that firehouse out. And we're actually going to go back to the assessor's office because we need to get that firehouse. I think that's a good one right
Yeah, we didn't show them the firehouse yesterday. I don't think I took a video of that house. So we got to go back and find the owner, see if we can work a deal out. It's an insurance deal, maybe it's an investor deal. We have to find out if maybe it's for sale so Ryan can try to make some money. What's next?
Okay, we're going to call Gloria's Bank, and hopefully we can work something out there.
Refresh him who Gloria is yesterday.
And Gloria, she called while we were out in the field. You know, she was in a stressful situation. They're going to take her house. So she saw Terry on YouTube and she reached out to him and needed his help.
Okay.
To save her house.
How far was she behind? How many payments that she had missed and had made?
Ooh, I think she said she was behind $58,000. She missed a couple years
Right.
in payments.
How old was she?
She was almost 60 years old.
She have kids?
Yeah, she had some older kids, she was saying.
How did you feel about her personally when she called? What kind of emotions?
You know, per se, you know, I felt bad for her, you know. You know, so hopefully we can do whatever we can to help her. I did feel bad.
She only had 2 options. What was the 2 options she had to keep that house?
Either go with Terry or an attorney, or she was just going to lose the house. She would be out on the street. She didn't have a place to go.
Now, Ryan, you're in this to make money, correct?
Correct.
In this situation, would you feel good about making money off of her?
You know what?
Yes and no, and let me help you with that. Okay, I know you're struggling. Yes, if you help somebody out, it's okay to make money. Nothing wrong with that. But you had emotion about it too. You just didn't think money. You thought, wow, what would happen in the worst case scenario? She's homeless. And I think you told me something about being homeless, and that has a soft spot. Why don't you tell everybody your situation?
Well, it was some years ago, back when I was a young guy. No, I was about 20 years old and I had my son, so I didn't have any place to go. I was actually sleeping in my car, and my car broke down. So it broke down and I had my clothes, with my son's clothes, he was about 1 year old, in the car, and I was sleeping in the car. I had no phone, so I didn't know what time it was, had no watch, and I was in a rough neighborhood in D.C., you know. Parked in the alley, broke down, you know, and I was sleeping there for about a month.
Wow, you know, man, that's I mean, so that has a soft spot in your heart, and you understand what homelessness is all about, right?
Yeah, I know what it's about.
Right, right. So I think, if you ever had the opportunity to work with someone that's homeless, that's maybe losing their house, if you could help them, I think that'll make you feel good. And what's going to really be nice, Ryan, is they can understand you because you've been there. And I think that's important. So thanks for sharing that with me. I know we didn't practice it, but I just wanted to bring it out. Okay, next, going on the list.
Okay, after calling the bank from Gloria, hopefully we can help her out, and in that process, we may see if the bank has some other notes that we can buy. I'm telling Terry, like, hey, look, Terry, I got some money on me. I'm trying to do whatever I can to make some money. So he said, yeah, let's see if the bank has some notes. Hopefully they do. Hopefully they have some good ones for us to purchase. We are also going to the foreclosure auction. Just to be some spectators potentially if something pique our interest and we run some numbers, if it's a good deal.
Now, why would you go to the foreclosure auction? How would you make money at the foreclosure auction? Just by going, what would you think you could do?
I can make some money at the foreclosure auction by getting a property at a certain percentage on the dollar amount. If I can get that property 53 cents on the dollar per se, that's a good margin for me right there.
And let's say someone else buys the property. What kind of research could you do learning from somebody else buying at the auction? What could you do to learn the process, how others make money? So someone else bought it. Let's say I bought it at the auction. What would you do with the address? What would you do with your research?
I could use the address, put it in my computer and see as far as research how much they paid for it, type of profit margin, kind of learn that way.
Okay, what I'm getting at is this. You can go out and watch me from day one. If I bought one of those boarded up houses yesterday, you could see me rehab it, because remember we met the guy Oscar? You could watch the rehab, you can go talk to the contractors, you can watch the sales price, you can watch the profit, and you can see how others make money from start to finish, which is really, really cool. So that's all about self-education. You don't have to pay to go to that seminar. You watch it being done in real life. You watch HGTV in real life at an auction. That's why we go to the auction. Keep going. You're doing fine, brother.
Okay. After the auction, we're going to go right into the bankruptcy courts. And then just see how the process goes. But if we see some homeowners into bankruptcy, maybe we can talk to them after the court date and see if we can work something out and help them, as far as salvaging their credit, do whatever we can to get that property.
Good. And also about the bankruptcy court, which I haven't talked about, is once you buy a note, the owner can file bankruptcy, and guess what? You're going to have to go there in order to get your payment from the note. So it's good that you know the bankruptcy laws, because you're actually a bank, Ryan, and you need to know those laws. So we haven't discussed that, but I just thought about it. What else is on your list?
A phone script. We'll be going over a phone script that I can say to owners, just say in pre-foreclosure. So that phone script. Also knowing about the foreclosure laws, because in California, certain laws I don't know quite yet.
Let me help you with it. I just told you it once, but it's simple. In California, we got some very strict laws. And Ryan is from D.C., and I think they've even got stricter laws. But in California, what happens is we have what's called a 5-day right of rescission. There's a certain contract you have to use, and it gives the owner the right to cancel that agreement. So if Ryan finds a homeowner in foreclosure and they sign this correct purchase agreement, they have 5 days to change their mind and go with someone else. The other law that we want to avoid is called a foreclosure consultant, and that's where if Ryan tries to charge a homeowner to help them out of their foreclosure, that's a very sticky subject, something we don't want to do. So Ryan said yesterday that he wanted to learn foreclosure and notes, so I'm really trying to emphasize to him that he really needs to know the law so he doesn't get in trouble and go to jail. So I told him to go back home and get a lawyer to tell him exactly the laws.
Right, okay. And the last thing for today is we're going to go pick up that abandoned sign that I purchased yesterday.
Yep.
Some marketing from there.
That's right. I'm going to have Ryan stand on one of the busiest corners in Sacramento. I took him yesterday to the Arden Fair Mall, and it's Christmas season, and there's going to be a lot of cars going up and down that street. And I want Ryan to wave that sign for about 30 minutes so he can experience it. And again, it's all marketing, trying to get his phone to ring. He's trying to learn how to be an investor and make lots of money, and this is the process, some of the things he's got to do. We're in day 2 of the training, so we're ready to get rolling, and we'll talk to you guys in a little bit.